Well, you are looking pretty svelte today there, Johnny boy.
Svelte?
Yes.
Svelte. That's a new word, svelte.
Well, Google it. Urban Dictionary, that
Svelte?
shit.
How do you spell it? How do you spell svelte?
I think it's S-V-E-L-T.
S-V-E-L-T.
Yeah,
Svelte.
I mean, maybe Urban Dictionary is not the right decision for this word.
Or
but
spelt? You mean spelt?
No. Spelt is like spelling a word T.
S-P-V-E-L-T?
That sounds good. Spelt. Oh my God, two idiots. So anyways, this guy has been working out his little butt off, and he's losing weight and more losing weight, and he's eating better, even though he just ate like his weight and peanut butter chocolate.
Listen, Reese's Thins, dark chocolate. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, it is the absolute best.
You're welcome.
It's a perfect combination of like healthy and fattening. So they cancel each other out. Completely cancel each other out. So you're good.
Yeah,
doesn't affect you. It's like it's neutral. Your body's like, oh, it's nothing. You're good to go. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good over here.
Hold on, it's felt. Now I'm actually on Urban Dictionary. This is really good. Oh, it's felt. It's documented. Oh, I see. It's actually S-V-E-L-T.
That's exactly what I told you.
It's not spelled. I spelled it S-P-V-E-L-T. There's a point to this, folks. There's a point to this.
John's
We're going down the rabbit hole for a minute.
Oh my God, I know, but we are on a schedule today.
Okay, here we go. It means slender or graceful in figure. Oh.
You are so graceful, Johnny boy.
Oh, slim and trim like the young prince of town, whoever the hell that is.
You are the prince of the pod studio.
Let's use it in a sentence. All right, use it in a sentence. John says, holy shit, dude, you're looking pretty ripped. Travis says, yeah, man, I just got back from the gym. Now I'm svelte as a motherfucker.
See? What we try to do here is teach you guys vocabulary.
S-V-E-L-T. So next time, folks, you go to your gym, your Crunch, your LA Fitness, your 24-hour fitness, look at that young girl, look at that hot-looking dude and say, boy, you looking svelte. You don't say, boy, you looking like a snack. Boy, you looking svelte.
Oh, my God, snack. You're my little snack cookie. So I'm on Tinder, right? And I showed John my profile the other day because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And he's looking through my matches. And one of them, he's like, dude, this guy goes to my gym.
Yep. The dude, and he's very good looking too.
He's
very good looking.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is that he has the same hairstyle as he shows up at the gym. I don't know how he does it.
I love it.
But I gotta ask him, like, first of all, dude, what kind of like hairstyle you use? Because it stays the same everywhere. Like at the gym.
He's looking pretty svelte.
He is
This is your Almost There podcast. I need to put closure to the Molly situation 125% since last episode. Closures on, what did you call it again?
I called it the Pavilions Gate because this happened at Pavilions, right?
Yes.
Or was it Superior?
No, I don't even know what Superior is.
Oh, it's like this other. It's like
sounds like a gas station. But anyways, I have to put complete closure because I ran into this fucking guy again at the goddamn supermarket. Here is your note, mister. Leave my Pavilions. He's walking around like all smug and cocky, and I'm just like, ew.
Oh, so you've seen him again?
Yeah, in the legitimate supermarket.
Wait, I'm baffled here. Hold on. How do you guys like go at the same time, or like do you guys have a set schedule?
No, I'm not on any form of a schedule with the supermarket.
It feels like I'm listening to like a class schedule. Like, all right, class, we're showing up at 2 p.m. Have your books and your fruit roll-ups ready, and your apples and your Tito's vodka.
Oh, Tito's and fruit roll-ups.
Oh,
ooh, that sounds actually like a fabulous cocktail.
Does.
You
anyway,
can roll up a fruit roll-up and use it as a straw.
Rabbit hole. Anyway.
Thank you. I know. We tend to do that. I know. Feedback, people. Feedback.
But we're listening where it's like, wait. Hold on. So I'm trying to follow along here. You guys like plan out your time together?
No, we don't plan any time out together. I didn't text him. He didn't text me. I happened to go to fucking Pavilions on like a Tuesday and bam, boozled in Pavilions in the pet department once again. So I don't know what to say outside of I don't want to have anything to do with this dude anymore. So
you know what? I think he's stalking you. I think it's official.
No, there's no stalking going on. Not even remotely.
To me, this is way too coincidental.
No.
Right, fair enough.
You're a crazy person.
All right, I'm just saying, if you get shot, or kidnapped.
Jesus Christ, not on the table.
Listen, or kidnapped.
Oh my God. Okay, you're completely losing the whole momentum of this thing. We're putting a closure. We're putting a cap on it. Here's the deal. Molly is over. I am not giving him one more reason to be smug or proud or whatever the hell he's feeling. I don't want to have anything to do with this dude whatsoever.
I'm just thinking, was he walking around like smug, grabbing his like bananas?
No, it was just when he was walking by me. He probably was walking by like a normal person around everybody else.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Louise. So we're done with that. And I am proud of myself because that was a necessary ending to something that was incredibly beautiful, incredibly wonderful, fun. I will remember it for the rest of my goddamn life.
I'm sure you will.
Bye.
I'm sure he was looking very svelte.
No. He does not fall into the svelte category.
All right, closing the book?
Closing the book.
Closing the book. Book's
We're
closed.
done with that. But we're not done with the topic of cheating.
Oh.
Right, because here we are today. We are talking about infidelity.
Infidel.
Yeah. The action or state of being unfaithful to a spouse or other sexual partner.
And if you're listening to this for the first time,
that's right.
First time ever to our first time listeners, this is your Almost Bare podcast. Myself and Lyndsay, we talk about real life stories on sex, love, health, and all the dirty secrets in between.
Yes, we do, baby. So, we all know that let's see. Well, I was in a relationship briefly in my backyard with a married human being.
The book's closed, Lyndsay!
Okay, it's done. But I wanted to discuss emotional cheating as well as physical cheating, and there's a reason behind it. I essentially was accused of being an emotional cheater by my ex-husband and with somebody, and I would like to discuss that. You actually brought it up on an episode before where you had, and I forgot to go back and listen because it was like, I don't know, 5-6 episodes ago or something, and cheating had briefly come up, and you said, but somebody cheats on that person, but you have to look at the other side. What is the reason why that person cheated? Because there's you actually said these words, and I'll find it and I'll pull it up so I can quote you specifically, like in our show notes or whatever. But it totally is true. There's a reason why people stray, and it's different for everybody. And this person that I was involved with, from an emotional perspective, I was in the middle of a divorce, and I guess I was having an emotional affair, even though I technically wasn't. Like, I was in the middle of a divorce. I technically wasn't divorced or anything. So is that an infidelity? Does that fall into that category? Does emotional and cheating fall into cheating?
That's what I was going to say. I think emotional cheating ends up actually being cheating if you let it go on too far.
Sure.
Emotional cheating is so toxic. It's the worst thing, I think, for any relationship, whether you're married, you're seeing your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or I don't know if you're not any of those three, but doing something else. I don't know.
If you are none of the above, please check the other box.
Yeah, and speaking from I was actually a victim of emotional cheating by my own ex-girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend. It was very her. I don't even know if maybe it could have been actual cheating. She could have cheated on me. I mean, I was only 19. I was so...
Dude, if I ever meet this bitch, I'm going to freaking Tanya Harding her ass.
Please do. Please do.
I do not like her.
And I will turn the other cheek. I mean, scripture does say turn the other cheek. Anyway, lying about how close you are to someone else is the biggest reason why emotional cheating really is a big thing, is lying. How close you are to someone else, basically. In my own eyes, like saying, seeing someone else, talking to someone else, lying about how close you are to them instead of actually being close to your significant other. I think that's a huge, huge red flag when it comes to emotional cheating.
Which part is the red flag?
How close you are to someone else, like in terms of someone else of the opposite sex, and you're lying about that completely. And you're not really telling your other person, your significant other, like, hey, yo, like me and so, and you're developing this, and there could be like that spark that you see. And I don't know. I value more you being with the person you already with and, being with another person a million times more than the one you're actually always with.
Yeah, because I think from an emotional cheating perspective, I know that my part I'm 100%. Yep, I did 100%. I totally own up to it. I didn't know that that's what was happening.
Yeah.
So when it started, we had been friends before, so there wasn't really anything that was going on. I was married. I'm a faithful woman. I am not a cheater. And so for me, I was just like, I needed somebody to talk to that I trusted and that I cared for, and it wasn't my husband anymore. I couldn't fucking trust him to save my life, right? Like, SOS. And he's like, nah, I'm just gonna pour a cocktail instead. I'm good. You just drown. So I had to go somewhere else for something, and I knew I didn't want to sleep with anybody else until I was divorced. Like, I had made some cognitive decisions about it, and behavioral decisions about it. But the emotional side of it was so wonderful because we ended up just building this bond and this relationship with each other, and it did go too far from that because we ended up getting too tight with each other and too close with each other, and then it was, oh shit, well, there you go.
You're talking about person number 2, right? Just making sure here.
Yeah, we are not talking about Pavilions Gate.
Okay.
No, we are talking about the emotional cheating that began a couple years ago.
Yeah, with your ex-husband.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. And I mean, it is what it is. Like I said, I didn't know that he was doing or that it was like happening until my ex-husband brought it up to me. He's like, "Do you understand what you're doing?" And I was like, "I don't know what the fuck you're talking about." Like, I did not even for a minute think that I was doing anything wrong. Hindsight, I totally understand where he's coming from, but it didn't come from like this spiteful place. It didn't come from this like, oh, I'm sneaking behind his back, but I was. Yeah. But I wasn't at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just spending more time with another person.
That's right.
Rather than your actual significant other. Right. Whatever that may entail. And that's the biggest number one I guess culprit of emotional cheating. Sure. It isn't obviously when you think of the word cheating, it sounds like it's like the worst thing obviously to do ever commit in a relationship. But what's funny is that when it comes to emotional cheating, not that it's the worst thing, but it can lead up to actually a numerous amounts of red flags in the relationship. Sure. And they suck. Like, emotional cheating, I'm going to reiterate, it just sucks. Well, it totally does. And for me, what's so interesting is I kind of like hindsight again. I'm using that term again, and I'm not even really sure why. But hindsight, says it again. I totally understand my ex-husband being ragingly upset, and that's come with like 2 years of me kind of stepping back and looking through his eyes as to how it was making him feel. He was in this horrible, vulnerable spot where he was, he's raging alcoholic, and that's what broke up our marriage in the first place. And I mean, he's sober now, so thanks for that. Is that too late? I'm glad for him, but too late to the party. Yeah, I came a little too late, and you didn't even bring snacks. So thanks a lot, douchebag. I don't like calling him a douchebag because he's actually not a douchebag. But shit, man. I don't know. The emotional side of it is almost worse than the physical side. I get it. So I'm going to read you through this, and I'm just going to see how many you checked. Oh. With this, right? Okay. With your situation. So I already gave you the first one. I'm taking a pop quiz? Yeah, real quick. Yeah. Oh my God, I suck at tests. Well, no, you're fine. So you already checked the first one, lying about how close you are to someone else, in a sense. Okay, check. Complaining about your partner to someone else. So to the significant other did you complain about? Quadruple check. Quadruple check, all Every moment of my life. Did you share your big news with this other person before your own partner? Before your ex-husband? Okay. Yep. Did you send inappropriate messages to this other person? Check. Wow, look at you. You're well, so I've always been an overachiever. Wow, you're doing really good. Oh, it's only a quiz of 4 questions? Well, Miss Larson in first grade will be really good. Hold on. You're flying colors. We still got here we go. Making your partner a placeholder. So making your partner like your ex-husband, like that person. It's like, he's there. Like, he could go with this other person. He could go, it wouldn't matter if it's okay to have innocent crush on this other person that you were talking with, but if you start to use your when you used did you ever use your ex-husband as a placeholder for someone else that you think you'd rather be with?
I don't know.
Half credit on that one. All right.
Half credit, yeah.
Did you ever delete texts or calls from this other person?
Oh my God, as soon as they were sent.
Putting someone else, so you put this other person before your ex-husband?
Yeah.
Wow. You lied about this person who you were like, oh, he's just a friend. They say, he's just a friend.
He was just my friend. Yes.
Wow.
Chat.
All right.
Triple chat.
Did you show signs of puppy love towards this other person?
Quadruple check.
Whoa. So far, you're only half credit missing. Should you share big worries or concerns about this with this person?
Yes.
Wow. You message other people for attention.
Did I message other people?
Like when you reach out, to other people because instead of like your own ex-husband, like you reach out like trying to talk to them instead of your ex-husband?